What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Aftersound here, bringing you Splinterlands content daily. We also stream over on Twitch at This Is Aftersound. So come by, say hello. We do giveaways every stream. And today I wanted to talk about Bitcoin and this other leg down we have taken. As you can see here, Bitcoin has just been boring, awful. I don't know what you want to call it. I'm so done with it now. No, I mean, look, I love Bitcoin, but it sucks. So Bitcoin now at 43,000, taking the rest of the market down with it. And of course, that includes our beloved SPS, which is down to 18 cents, 18.6 cents. And let's see if I can look at the 7-day here. It looks like we had a nice drop. We were leveled out around like the low 20s for a while. And yeah, I mean, I think this is just where things are gonna be and where they're gonna go. So I don't even know what to think about the crypto markets anymore. To be honest with you, on a very real note here, I do have a lot of trepidation and reservation about the health of the overall world economy, with everything that's going on from pandemic to markets and all that. You know, there's this idea that crypto is going to succeed because we are going to print a ton of money, right? The government can only get away with, can only keep easing the situation with quantitative easing by injecting money into the thing, and therefore money printer go burr, the price of Bitcoin and all hard capped assets just goes to the moon, right? That was the narrative throughout 2021. Everybody was expecting this huge Q4 rush, and that obviously did not materialize. Now, the reason that I bring that up is because, yeah, I actually do believe that that is the case. Looking at it, I don't think the analysts are wrong in the sense that, you know, how will governments get out of their predicaments and help to continue stimulating the economy? It will be by printing money. The only thing, though, that people tend to leave out is that in order for governments to print money, they need to have a reason to do so, right? I mean, they don't have to have a reason, but most of the time when they do it and they do it quickly, it's because there is a major reason, which means, and I'm kind of digressing here from the original topic, but it just means that things might become worse, right? Another kind of March 2020 situation, not necessarily brought by one specific thing, but just a combination of things that, you know, are kind of circling around right now. So I don't know what that happens. I don't know what that is. I'm not trying to fearmonger by any means. It's just that I wonder, everybody's waiting for this market to go up, and I don't know that it goes up until things can improve. And I don't know that things can improve until they get to a point where somebody has to intervene and improve them. Does that make sense? All right, so let's take this back to Splinterlands then. What does this mean for the Splinterlands economy and the game overall? Well, the first and foremost thing that I want to say is with the reduction in price of DEC, and actually let's go ahead and see what DEC is at now. I believe we're still above 0.004. Yeah, just barely. So even DEC is down 10% on the daily. So with DEC coming back down now, we just lost with this, right? 10% of all rewards that were being paid out. So if we look at this, you know, roughly 4.2, or actually, well, let's go yesterday. Where were we 24 hours ago? If we were at 4.0048, we had 4.8 million DEC issued yesterday or printed yesterday for rewards into the rewards pool for winners of ranked battles, right? So 4.8 million DEC at this price. Now, this is where we get kind of like, it's double-edged sword, right? Because now we're getting double doinked on the way down, where when we drop down to this 4.2, right, or sorry, 0.0042, now today, adding to the rewards pool, there will only be 4.2 million DEC issued, and they're going to be worth less. So not only are we getting less DEC per ranked battle win, but we are also, it is also worth much less. So this just goes back to the issue that I was saying that, you know, if this goes back to its peg, which is the intention, we're going to be in a situation where 300,000 players, if that's the last reported daily active user count that I've seen, 300,000 players are going to be fighting for $1,000 in rewards every day. And while that might not seem like a lot, or sorry, that while that might not seem like it's a little amount, 1,000 divided by 300,000 is, I mean, look, wherever you're coming from, whatever you're trying to get out of this game, there's a judgment. Everybody's coming from a different place. I'm just trying to give it in context, right? So if you have 0.001 times the 1 million DEC when it's at its peg, right? That's going to give you $1,000 in rewards split amongst the players. I'm just trying to show in context, where were we 2 months ago when DEC was at 1.5 million? Well, we were 15x our peg, so you had 15 million DEC issued every single day, but it was also multiplied by 0.015. So again, we're going from $220,000, $225,000 issued daily in rewards to down to 1,000, right? Oh, I'm sorry. 1,000 is where we would go with the peg. Where we're at right now, I haven't actually checked that out. So we are at 4.2 million times 0.0042. So today there'll be $17,000 in rewards. Now that sounds like a large number, and it is, right? Even if you get your share of it compared to, as part your piece of the pie, I should say. But again, compared to where we were a month or even 2 months ago, it's just going down, down, and down. So this is why I've made the big play for SPS. And even looking at this wasn't supposed to be a DEC or SPS video. I guess what I'm trying to say is, looking forward and looking ahead to this, if we go into a crypto bear market, my fear is that the awesome things that are coming, and I do believe that they are coming, but if they won't, my fear is that they won't come in time, if that makes sense, right? Ranked battle rewards, all of these different things. People will need to keep playing the game for the love of the game, right? Because if you are playing the game to earn money, I believe that if we go bear, or at least we stay in this bearish period for a while, DEC drops down even further, the rewards are going to dry up quite a bit. That combined with Chaos Legion coming out and cards just absolutely flooding the market, this is going to be what I would call, and I'm not even talking about SPS or DEC, but this is what I would call a Splinterlands consolidation moment, is where what I believe is going to be happening, right? Unless Bitcoin just does something crazy and all of a sudden, we're at new all-time highs within the next month or so, which I just don't see happening. But again, that's something that nobody can predict and is outside of my wheelhouse for right now. Where we go if we continue with this, with what we know is happening, right? So if we continue to stay around this price point, maybe drop a little bit further as more and more DEC is issued, as more and more SPS is given away, as more and more cards hit the market with the general sale. What I'm trying to say is, I believe we're going to hit some type of consolidation period within Splinterlands. And it's going to be who are the people that are holding, who are the people that are sticking around and buying up these cards cheap, or playing the game and getting the rewards every day, meaning that they're earning and winning rewards cards, when other people may not feel like it is worth their time, or they may go check out another game, or they may leave crypto gaming altogether because the market is somewhat deflated. So whatever happens, I guess what I'm trying to say is that I view it as an opportunity. Yeah, of course, who doesn't want SPS to go to the moon, all these cards to skyrocket in price, and for all of us to be millionaires, right? I would love that. But if that doesn't happen in the next month or two, at least from what I'm seeing, is there's going to be a little bit more pain. And it's going to be a situation where, like we are seeing so much now, it's really the people who love this game that will stick around and play it for the love of the game, right? The earnings won't be as high, and they won't necessarily be doing it for the earnings, but they'll be doing it because they love the game and they love collecting assets in the game. And to me, that is one of the most important facets. I think what ended up happening over the past 6 months, when myself, along with a bunch of other people, came to, crypto gaming after the Axie Infinity boom and came to Splinterlands specifically, there were a lot of people who were just looking to turn a quick profit. And again, I don't find anything wrong with that if that's what you want to do. Now, where that started to affect the community as a whole is people were coming in and seeing, playing a game that they didn't necessarily like in order to try and earn some money. That's like going to a job that you don't care for to earn some money. And then when, your boss says something or they make changes to the corporate structure, you complain about it because you don't want to be there anyway. You're there only for the money, and if they're going to pay you less, then you're going to leave, right? So that's exactly how I viewed so much of the negative sentiment that was happening. We just had this influx of people from all different walks of life, right? Not gamers. So if we hit this consolidation period, as I'm thinking we will, and again, I'm not trying to predict anything. This is just where I'm seeing us go based on all the different factors that are playing into things right now, until and unless we see something different, right? But if we were to go in that direction, that is another washout moment, right? To use like a crypto or a market term. But instead of washing people out of like SPS or DEC or cards, like it's just washing people out of the game, where if they look at this and say, well, why am I playing something that I don't really care for or that I don't really like and I'm not earning any money, I'm going to move away, right? And hopefully during that time, it's the people who stick around and also the people who are just looking to play the game for the game itself, right? I keep talking about Magic the Gathering and Hearthstone and getting all these people who've spent tons of money in other games where they will not get any benefits. They do not own any of the assets, yet they keep spending money because they love it for the love of the game, right? Those are the people who will continue to drive this game forward in the long run. And I think this will be one of those moments where we get to see who is who, right? And potentially bring in more people just with all of the marketing efforts that are going on. So I don't think that this is a bad thing. I'm not trying to call anyone out. Like, at the end of the day, this is a game that exists on the crypto market. So if people want to come in and flip, that's their own prerogative, right? Like nobody likes market manipulation, but that's what you get when there's a free market and you have an asset that is as small as the tokens of SPS and DEC, right? So at this point in time, if you are a believer in the game and continue to collect assets, stack your SPS, stack cards, buy land, or do your daily quest, just be part of the community here and really build, I think that this could be a tremendous opportunity. And that's at least what I am planning to do. Obviously, I'm a big fan of this game. I've put a lot into it and I really enjoy it, but I'm just also trying to be realistic on where I see things going in the next couple of months. Now, again, I'm going to reiterate, I'm super bullish on this game in the long term. And I do very much respect the team and I'm excited about the vision. But at the end of the day, Bitcoin still dictates where the market goes, right? At least in the short term. And until tokens can fully decouple, and here's the thing, even Ethereum has not decoupled, right? But until tokens can fully decouple, Bitcoin is always going to drive the market in one direction or another, right? We've seen flashes of SPS be able to decouple from Bitcoin, both on the upside and on the downside. Keep in mind, in October, when Bitcoin was hitting new all-time highs, we were going down from our all-time high, right? But that had everything to do with what was happening in the game economy. So can we buck the Bitcoin trend? Absolutely. Am I hopeful that it will happen? You bet. Of course I want that to happen. But looking ahead, this is where I kind of see us going, at least for the next couple of weeks, maybe couple of months. Again, this is also taking into consideration the macroeconomic environment of the world, really. And, Splinterlands is an international game. So this isn't just a US or Europe or Asia thing. Like, this is very much like crypto in general is just worldwide. And that's also one of the reasons that I love it. So we really have to be taking into account where this could go. Now, does that mean sell your assets right now? No, I don't think so. Everything is already super down as it is. I haven't even taken a look at the market yet today. So, but here we go. Look at that. Where are the summoners at? Below $3. Oh, sorry, below $4. So that's all I have for you guys in this video today. Just want to give you my thoughts on where I see things kind of going. Again, not financial advice. I'm not an analyst or anything in any way. I'm just looking at the trends and I'm trying to be realistic about what to expect, right? Because this is not, again, this is not me trying to be bearish, because if you have not seen, everything's bearish enough. I don't need to be bearish just for this. But looking ahead, I don't see that I don't see any type of event or any type of situation that's going to pull us out and pull us out in a dramatic fashion, right? Because let's be honest, if we go from 19 cents up to 22 cents like we did after the SPS roadmap, that's cool. And that's like a 10 to 15% increase on the SPS price. Maybe we see something like that with the cards. But that's not what everybody's looking for, right? We want to see SPS, and we want to see Splinterlands really get on the map when it comes to gaming, and not just crypto gaming, but gaming in general, right? So that's going to take some time. And I think the team is doing some phenomenal stuff and great work to get us there, but it's going to take time. And it's also going to be dictated with the timing of, with the rest of the market conditions. So timing matters. And yeah, that's all I have for you guys today. Would love to hear your thoughts, and let me know if I'm being too bullish or too bearish. Who knows? But this place is for a dialogue, and hopefully the best ideas come out. And at the end of the day, nobody knows what's going to happen. So don't get your financial advice from people on YouTube, myself included. Guys, you have worked so hard for your money, so take care of it. Make the best decisions that you can, and make yourself as informed as possible. Don't just take my opinion. I'm just trying to give, hopefully, some of the counter narrative that I see a lot when people are calling for SPS to whatever, or not just SPS, but for everything in general. So that's where I see things right now. Much love. Hope you guys have an awesome rest of your day. I will see you around the game. Have a good one.